Hi everyone, this is Dingata Tlhapane, and today, just like any other day, I just want to really come and give you something, a good nugget that can really change something in your life so that your life can become the type of life that you want to live. And before we can even go anywhere further, I just want you to please make sure that you go to the subscribe button and press subscribe so that whenever I release videos, you can be able to access these videos, and also press the bell icon so that you get notification anytime that I release a new video. This will help you greatly because there are so many videos that I release and there are so many videos that I have already released. So I actually even invite you to go into my YouTube channel to watch more videos that I've released in the same line of the subject that I'm sharing with you today. And today, I just want to share something quickly with you. And this is questions or answers. I know when I say questions and answers, you might ask yourself, how? When I ask a question, it's not an answer. I'm seeking an answer from a question. But I'm going to tell you something that is very, very critical, very important. You know, there are two ways of asking questions. Is either you can ask a question to another person, which is when you ask a question for someone to answer you. Or the one that I'm talking about specifically today is when you ask a question to yourself. You ask yourself questions so that you can get answers. Okay, those are the two types of questions that we're asking to say. You can ask someone to answer your own certain question, or you can answer or question yourself so that you can get certain type of answers. And let me tell you something. The type of questions that we ask will determine the type of life that we live. This is very important. Very important to realize this, because depending on what you are asking yourself or the type of question that you are asking yourself, these are the type of answers that you are likely to get. Because remember, whatever type of question that you are asking yourself, you are going to get the answers. Your mind is very strong that it will always make sure that it comes up with an answer to a question that you are asking. Most of the time, mostly when you wake up in the morning or about to go to sleep, maybe in the evening when you are really tired from whatever that we were doing, we have this tendency of asking ourselves questions, but it depends on what type of questions we're asking. There are two types of questions that I'm going to talk to you about, and I'm going to ask you and recommend that you ask a different set of questions from the other. And the first set of questions is the questions that show a bit of frustration. Like you're asking yourself, let me just give an example here. You don't have a job, or you are working at your job and you feel you are not getting promotion, and you're asking yourself this type of questions. These are the questions that you might be asking yourself. Why am I not getting this job? I wonder what type of people are getting these jobs. I wonder why are they overlooking me? I wonder why things are not happening to me. Why me? These are the type of questions that most of the time we would ask ourselves. And these questions, I can tell you, they are coming from a level of a bit of frustration and sometimes a bit of anger. And once you ask this type of questions, I can tell you, because remember something about questions. Questions determine the type of focus that you are putting. And the focus, remember, where focus goes, energy flows. Focus will start to determine the type of emotions that you are going to entertain. So if you ask yourself, why me? Why are they overlooking me? I'm telling you, your focus is on things that are not working in your favor. And in that line, I can really tell now that you are not going to be feeling excited, happy, and full of gratitude. You are going to feel bad and feel very sad. So those questions is what I call limiting questions. They actually limit you. And let me tell you something that is very interesting. Once you start to ask yourself questions like, why are they doing this to me? Why me? Why is it not happening to me? I wonder why people are overlooking me. Your mind is going to come up with answers, because we have answers to any questions that we can ask. Your mind is going to come up with answers like, okay, because you're not doing enough, because you're not hardworking enough, because you're not networking enough, your mind can sometimes be very sarcastic, depending on the type of questions that you are asking. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to look at the second set of questions, because you need to actually be able to challenge yourself, challenge your own mind to give you the type of answers that you are looking for. Instead of saying to yourself, why is it happening to me? Why me? I wonder why are they overlooking me? I wonder why are there no opportunities that I can get to? Change the question and ask this question. This is what I call empowering questions. Ask yourself, how can I be able to get this promotion? How can I be able to get opportunities for my business? How can I be able to pass my grades? How can I be able to get into a situation where I am in a receptive mode to receive things that I've not received before? So asking the question of how, the how part, not why, but how. And also, what can I do? What can I do to be able to be promoted? I can tell you, once you start to ask this type of questions, your mind is going to get down to work now. It's going to start working to say, you know what? If you say, how can I be promoted? Then you're going to start getting answers. Okay, maybe I need to do a certain type of a course. Maybe I need to be associated to certain type of people. Maybe I need to make sure that I do my work on time. Maybe I must replicate and work as if I am my superior. Maybe I must do. So your mind is over time is going to come up with answers that is going to answer you and give you all the responses that you were looking for. So we have all the answers that we are looking for. We just need to answer, to question this ourselves so that we can get these answers. Hence, I'm saying to you, questions are the answers. And depending on the type of question that you are asking, you will get certain type of answers. And the quality of questions that you ask determine the quality of life that you can live. So I'm hoping from today, starting from tomorrow, start asking yourself questions. How can I? How can I do this? Or what must I do to be able to access this? So once you do that, I can tell you, this starts to activate a whole lot of things in your system so that you become a different type of person. I hope this is going to help you very greatly. And the most important thing, remember, is to make sure that you start doing this from tomorrow. Just after listening to this, start changing the type of questions that you've been asking yourself to say, Lord, perhaps the reason my things are not happening, perhaps the reason I've been asking myself, the reason I've been delayed in terms of the progress of my breakthrough, maybe it was because of the type of questions that I've been asking myself. Now, instead of the limiting questions, I'm going to focus on the empowering questions. Question of how can I? What can I do? And these are the type of questions that will make a big shift in your life and change your life to become the better life that you've always been looking for. I hope this is going to help you very, very greatly. It was just an honor and privilege to be able to serve you on this. Until we talk next time, this is Dingada Tlhapane. Like I always say, you are more powerful than you think you are. You have greatness within you. You just need to expose that greatness. Thank you very much. Until we talk next time. Bye for now.